Life is full of challenges. Every day, we encounter situations that comes to test our resolve and push us to our limits. These challenges can come in many forms, whether it's a personal struggle, family crisis, professional setback, or an unexpected crisis. We face difficulties, uncertainties, and fears. These moments can make us feel small and insignificant, as if the weight of the world is on our shoulders, and God is nowhere to be found. But it is during these times that we must dig deep and find the inner strength to persevere. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and alone. The solitude can be deafening, and the silence can amplify our worries. But it's important to remember that we are never truly alone. There is always a source of strength and comfort available to us. In these moments, we need a source of strength and hope. Nature often provides a serene backdrop for reflection and prayer, helping us to reconnect with our inner selves and find peace amidst the chaos. Psalm 121 reminds us where to turn to God, our ever-present help. This ancient text offers timeless wisdom and reassurance, reminding us that we are always under His watchful eye. This beautiful psalm is a song of ascents. It was sung by pilgrims as they made their way to Jerusalem, a journey filled with both physical and spiritual challenges. Pilgrims likely sang it on their journey to Jerusalem. Their path was not easy, but the psalm provided them with the encouragement and faith needed to continue. The journey was hard. It was a physical reminder that life can be challenging. The steep hills and rugged paths symbolized the obstacles we all face in our own lives. But even when we face mountains, we can lift our eyes. We can look beyond the immediate struggles and see the bigger picture, finding hope and inspiration in the beauty and majesty of creation. We can remember that our help comes from the Lord. In moments of prayer and reflection, we can find the strength to carry on, knowing that we are supported by a higher power. He is the maker of heaven and earth, the one who holds everything together. His presence is a constant reminder that we are never alone and that we can always find strength in Him. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. Psalm 121:1. This first verse sets the tone for the entire psalm. It invites us to look beyond our immediate circumstances and to seek a higher perspective. The mountains, majestic and immovable, symbolize the steadfastness and grandeur of God's creation. It's a declaration of faith and dependence on God. In times of uncertainty, this verse serves as a reminder that our help comes from a source far greater than ourselves. It encourages us to trust in God's providence and care. When we're surrounded by troubles, it's tempting to focus on our problems. The weight of our worries can feel overwhelming, and it's easy to become consumed by fear and doubt. But the psalmist offers a different approach. The psalmist reminds us to shift our focus. Instead of being bogged down by our difficulties, we are encouraged to lift our eyes and look to God. This act of looking up is symbolic of seeking divine intervention and guidance. We are to lift our eyes, not to the mountains themselves, but to the God who created them. The mountains serve as a metaphor for God's eternal presence and power. They remind us that no matter how insurmountable our challenges may seem, God is always greater. Our help doesn't come from our own understanding or strength. Human wisdom and effort have their limits, but God's wisdom and power are boundless. By acknowledging our dependence on Him, we open ourselves to His limitless support and guidance. It comes from the Lord. He is the creator of heaven and earth, the one who holds all things together. His help is not just a temporary fix, but a lasting solution that brings peace and assurance. When we feel overwhelmed, we can remember that God is bigger than our problems. His strength is made perfect in our weakness, and His grace is sufficient for every need. By turning to Him, we find the courage to face any storm. He is the source of our strength and hope. In Him, we find the assurance that no matter what we face, we are never alone. His presence is our constant companion, and His love is our unfailing support. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. Psalm 121:2. This verse emphasizes God's power and sovereignty. He is the creator of everything. He is not limited by our circumstances. This knowledge gives us confidence and peace. Knowing that God is our helper changes our perspective. We are not alone in our struggles. We have a God who is always with us, guiding and protecting us. Section 4. He will not slumber. In the quiet moments of dawn, as the world awakens, we are reminded of a profound truth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Psalm 121, verse 3. This verse reassures us that our steps are guided and protected. These verses provide a beautiful image of God's constant care. In moments of prayer and reflection, we feel His presence. He never sleeps nor slumbers. Even under the vast night sky, His watchful eyes are upon us. He is always watching over us, protecting us from harm. Life can be unpredictable, filled with moments of joy and sorrow. We may stumble or face unexpected challenges. These moments test our faith and resilience, but we can rest assured that God is with us every step of the way. Through the support of friends and loved ones, His presence is felt. He will not let us fall beyond His reach. His grace is a safety net, always there to catch us. He is our protector and our guide. Like a lighthouse guiding ships through stormy seas, He leads us to safety. Section 5. Your keeper never sleeps. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Psalm 121, verse 4. This verse reiterates God's constant watchfulness. The repetition emphasizes His unwavering commitment to His people. He is always there, whether we are aware of it or not. God's love for us is unconditional and ever-present. He is our refuge and strength, a very present help in times of trouble. We can face each day with confidence, knowing that He is with us. Section 6. The Lord will keep you safe. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. Psalm 121, verse 5. The psalm concludes with a powerful affirmation of God's protection. He is our keeper, our protector, our shade from the scorching sun. We can face life's challenges with courage and hope. We don't have to be afraid because God is with us. He will never leave us nor forsake us. He is our strength, our hope, and our salvation.